Swausage.
And then we flip this.
This was the year of some interesting ideas. There were days that had more direction than others, but overall the community embraced our pioneering and continued to make each stream an adventure.
Pesty, yes, you've said hi to me today. You've said hi to me like 5 times today, Pestilence.
2022 was the year of creativity. We achieved much, much more than we had ever anticipated, which makes closing this year's season 1 and 2 behind us a defining moment. Let's remember this year to be the greatest we've ever grown. Statistics. We had over 139 streams dishing out 9.8 thousand hours watched. We had a whopping of 157 subs this year, with a majority of them gifted. We were just 50 followers shy of 1,000, but we still rewarded the community over 3.6 million channel points. We were in the top 7% of retro streamers, and I was very, very, very addicted to Project Zomboid. We started embracing our inner FPS pain with a lot of Apex and drove crazy drunken ATS with up to 75 viewers at our peak. You guys made this year our absolute statistics buster. I haven't seen numbers like this ever, and you guys are all to thank. Podcasts. We had a few podcasts that ended up being a regular addition to the channel, notably with Professor Halo and Mohawk Jules.
Spit in our ice cream. Can they spit in our ice cream? Can they get away with that?
Yeah, as long as she only spits in his ice cream, I'm fine.
I don't know, how hot is she?
We also had a few with the Safety Steak and Kangabanga and VR Chat. They were extremely fun, and I cannot wait to do more material with all of them. Professor Halo and Jules are always a great bunch and really allow me to flex my green screen abilities to bring us all together. I really hope we can do more with these ideas, as they were all a blast to edit in real time during the conversations. The VR Chat podcasts were a bit easier to manage, but ultimately feel more real than a traditional voice call. Being able to move my hands and even emote with facial gestures really breathes life into the conversations. I really can't wait to do more of these, and I have so many ideas for the future. Green screens. There were a ton of new green screen sets added to the stream. We also embraced our desk screen scenes far more than we ever had in the past. A lot of these backgrounds and desk screens were an absolute pleasure to put together, and being somewhat of a prop comic, I appreciate when the audience gives a good giggle. From selling ice cream out of an unregistered van to riding in the bus, I can honestly say we pushed the green screen potential to some new limits. Overall, I'm happy we're able to execute more moving backgrounds and content with live props, and I hope that we're able to continue pushing our creativity to new boundaries. Swanopoly. This idea was monumental in unifying everything we've become. This was a project that took days to create and even longer to play, but required everything I had ever learned about OBS put in one single scene. It all began with a death scene that I had created, but while making it offline, Mellors informed me that chat would likely want to play the full game. Sure enough, after the first time we took it live, chat overwhelmingly asked for a full game. Thus, Swanopoly was born. This had brought on both happy and sour moments, with over 350,000 channel points spent just on moving the pieces. Although we'll be cycling this game out with others, it'll be known as the board game that started it all. Favorite game of 2022. My favorite game was definitely LSD Simulator for the PlayStation. This was something I had no idea about until I was asked to research it just before October's lineup, and honestly, I feel fortunate as a species to even have this title. I feel as though it captures a real moment in time when gaming was in a far more artistic state. The different paths and randomly generated fastest were uncomfortable and not really in line with gaming for the 90s, but I find it a technical marvel and more questions coming out than you did going in. It bothers me that this game is somewhat lost to time, but anyone willing to try this title will need to go in blind. This was a game that was somewhat based off of a dream journal of somebody, and I kind of find it a little weird. I 100% recommend this, even though it's years old. Conclusion. This year was simultaneously one of loss and growth. but I couldn't have asked for a different adventure even if I could. I'm proud to be here in this universe with all of you, and I hope that we as a community can keep our corner of the internet alive with open arms embracing the future. I love being in front of the camera to make sure that you're all able to forget about everything over your shoulder, even if it's just for a moment. Never stop being the creative people you are and believe in your actions and intent. Let's go ahead and make 2023 just a little more smoky, and let's go ahead and put our best foot forward. Thank you all for being here through 2022. I'm a bear. Okay, I am really bad at this game. I'd be a bad hobo. Okay, let's take a shower. Oh shit, he's coming back. Hold on.